Hello and welcome to the In Focus series section of Drishti IAS. I am Aisha Singh, and in today's video we will be discussing about the Zero Shadow Day which was recently observed in the city of Bengaluru. So let us first look at the timeline. First we will be looking at the news, then what is Zero Shadow Day, then why does a Zero Shadow Day happen, what are the reasons behind it, and then about a prelims MCQ. This topic is of relevance from General Studies paper 1, that is Geography. Main points that you should be able to know: that what is the reason, why does it happen, and how many time it happens in a year. So let's look at the news, and this news was taken from the Indian Express, and it says Bengaluru sees Zero Shadow Day. What is it and why does it happen? So there are two questions. First of all, what is it? I think the name itself is telling that what it is, and then why does it happen, the reasons behind it. And the name itself is telling that Zero Shadow Day. It means a day when there won't be any shadow. It means the shadow of a person won't be there on that day. So what happens basically, that on normal days, whenever we stand in sunlight or below the sun, so we tend to form a shadow of ours. So on this day, the shadow was not formed. So that is why it was called a Zero Shadow Day. So what has happened is, on 25th of April at the timing 12:17 p.m., Bengaluru experienced a Zero Shadow Day. So what is Zero Shadow Day? It was when the vertical objects appear to cast no shadow. It means even if at 12:17 p.m. if you would have been in Bengaluru, if you would stand vertically straight, then at this point of time you will not be forming any kind of shadow. So that is why it is called a Zero Shadow Day. And this was because the sun was at its zenith. At its zenith means that the sun was vertically, that almost the sun is upheld you. It means, for example, I'm just giving you an example. Imagine that if you are standing here, then the sun, which was earlier somewhere here or here or here, but slowly and gradually due to the rotation of earth, then it reaches a time when the sun is almost zenith the person. This was because the sun was at its zenith. So when sun exactly reaches at the upheld of that position, then the shadow of anything which is standing vertically won't be formed, and so the shadow was directly under the object, and that is why, because it is directly under the object, the shadow was not seen. So what has happened? The Jawaharlal Nehru Planetarium has said that, this is the exact statement given by them, that on April 25, 2023, the sun reaches exactly overhead. Exactly overhead. It means exactly overhead means that imagine it, if at certain position you are standing here, or at the exact position of the Bengaluru, the sun reached exactly overhead that position in Bengaluru and at all places along the 130 north latitude. I think this 130 is incorrectly mentioned. It should be 13° north latitude. Then the shadow of any vertical object would disappear at that instance, because the sun is exactly overhead the position. Zero Shadow Day occurs on different days in places away from 130 latitude, that means 13° north latitude. Different days in places. It means that every single place experiences Zero Shadow Day on at different time. It does not mean that if Bengaluru has experienced it on April 25, it means that all other days will also experience it at the same point of time. No, it depends on the position of earth and the position of sun. So whenever the sun is exactly overhead any position, then only at that point of time and at that point of place the Zero Shadow Day would be observed. So if you will, this is India's map. So if you will see that this is the location of Bengaluru, and this is 10 degree north and this is 20 degree north. So if we will go in between, this would be somewhere around 15 degree north, and Bengaluru lies on 13 degree north. So this was the location of Bengaluru at when the zero shadow day was observed. Now let's talk about that what is zero shadow day. So for every point on earth between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn, there are 2 zero shadow days a year. So it means that zero shadow day is observed only between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn, and every place observes two zero shadow day in a year. So I'll just show you. Okay, look at this map. So if you will see that this is equator, this is Tropic of Cancer which lies at 23.5 degree north, and this is Tropic of Capricorn which lies at 23.5 degree south. So if we will look at the position of India, then this is where India lies. So India lies between the Tropic of Cancer and equator. So what we just saw was that the zero shadow day gets observed only on the places which lies between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn, and in 1 year there are only 2 zero shadow days. So for Bengaluru, the next one is on August 18. So first happened on April 25 and the next will be happening on August 18, and the same way for every other place also the time would be different and the place would be different. Then zero shadow day is restricted to locations between the tropics, and so places north of Ranchi in India are out of it. This is important, that the places which lies only between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn can experience zero shadow day. So if we will look at from India's perspective, then India is lying between Tropic of Cancer and equator, but another part of India also lies above Tropic of Cancer. So the part which lies above Tropic of Cancer is exactly the region above, you can say, Ranchi. So that region will not be experiencing the zero shadow day. The region which lies between the Tropic of Cancer and the equator is the region of India that which will experience the zero shadow day. Then one falls during the Uttarayan and when the sun moves northward. So the 2 shadow days, the 2 zero shadow days. So first zero shadow day happens when Uttarayan happens, and what is the meaning of Uttarayan? It is when the sun moves northward, like when the sun moves like this, and the other is during Dakshinayan when the sun moves southward. So the other is like this, when once when it is moving north side, and second when it is moving south side. So this is when the 2 zero shadow day happens. I've showed you this map. Then why does a zero shadow day happen? What is the major reason of it? So first and foremost is that Uttarayan and Dakshinayan happen because Earth's rotation axis is tilted at an angle of roughly 23.5 degree to the axis of revolution around the sun. So we all know that Earth rotates on its own axis, and when it revolves around the sun, then the revolution takes place. So one is rotation, one is revolution. Rotation is on its own axis and revolution is around the sun. And the Earth is, see, Earth is not straight. Earth is tilted little bit, and the angle at which it is tilted is 23.5 degree. So if we will take, then ideally this should be the location, but Earth is tilted at an angle of 23.5 degrees. Then Sun's location moves from 23.5 degree north to 23.5 degree south of Earth equator and back. So this is where the Sun also revolves, and this is the location of Sun's movement. So all places whose latitude equals the angle between the Sun's location and the equator on that day experience zero shadow day. Okay, what does it says is that all the places which is lying at then latitude equal the angle between the sun's location and the equator. Okay, if this is equator and imagine this is Tropic of Cancer, this is Tropic of Capricorn and this is equator, and if imagine this is the location of sun, so all the places which will lie on its location will experience the zero shadow day with the shadow beneath an object at local noon. So it is important that the latitude has to be equal between sun's location and the equator. So the main point is that the latitude has to be equal and sun's position and equator and the position of the object has to be at par with each other, then only the zero shadow day would take place. Okay, imagine this is, see, between this Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn is where the sun movement would take place. So all the places which will have its location at par with sun's location will experience the zero shadow day, and this is because of the tilt of earth that is at 23.5 degrees. Now it's time for the prelims MCQ. Any people need to tell me the answer in the comment section. Consider the following statements. First is Earth's rotation axis is tilted at an angle of roughly 23.5 degrees. And second is, for every point on Earth there are 2 zero shadow days a year. You have to tell about the correct statements, and the codes are 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, neither 1 nor 2. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Till we meet next time, keep reading and keep writing.